So hello dear students, today we will study about rotational motion of a rigid body. The rigid body will be of the shape of a plane lamina. So we will be dealing with a two-dimensional body having shape plane lamina. Rigid body. Rigid body is a body whose shape and size remains intact. It does not change its shape and size during motion. So we consider a plane lamina lying in xy plane and is rotating about the z axis. With angular velocity omega vector in anti-clockwise sense. So here we draw the diagram. So this is a three-dimensional coordinate system having origin O. This is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is z-axis, and this is our plane lamina, which is an xy plane and which is rotating about z-axis in anti-clockwise sense with angular velocity omega vector. So let m1, m2, m3 and mn are the masses of the constituent particles of the body lying at position vectors r1 vector, r2 vector, rn vector respectively. And for simplicity, we assume here one particle mi, which is at position vector ri vector from the origin, and let it is moving with velocity, linear velocity vi. So when the body is in rotational motion, this particle, it will move about the origin and it will travel its own circle with velocity vi. So the velocity of the ith particle, it will be given by simple relation omega cross ri. So let li vector, let it is the angular momentum of the ith particle about z-axis. Then angular momentum, by definition, it is r cross pi. Ri is the position vector of the ith particle. Pi is the linear momentum of the ith particle. So it is mivi as P is equal to mv. So if we substitute the value of vi here, it will be mi omega cross Ri. So this is the angular momentum of the ith particle. So we mark this as equation number 1. So the total angular momentum of the body is given by total angular momentum. It is a vector sum of all the particles L1 vector plus L2 vector plus L3 vector and so on. So it is Ri cross Mi omega cross Ri. So if we take Mi forward, so it is Ri cross omega cross Ri. So here we apply a identity like A cross B cross C, which is equal to B A dot C minus C A dot B. So if we apply this identity here, we will get L vector, it is equal to summation I 1 to n Mi, which is equal to omega Ri dot Ri minus Ri dot omega. Dot product is commutative. You can write here omega dot Ri or Ri dot omega. This both is one and same thing. So if you look at the diagram, here Ri is in xy plane and omega is in z plane. So as Ri is perpendicular to omega vector, so their dot product will be 0. So it will be Ri omega cos 90 degree. A dot B is AB cos theta, so which will be 0. So this relation, it will reduce to I 1 to n Mi omega Ri dot Ri, it is Ri square. A dot A is A square. So we can write it like this: I is equal to 1 to n Mi Ri square into omega vector. So what is this, dear friends? You might have studied in lower classes. What is this? It is equal to capital I, the moment of inertia of the body. Moment of inertia of the body that we are dealing here about z-axis. So whenever we talk of moment of inertia, we must have to specify the axis we are talking about. So this formula, it will become L is equal to I omega. So this is the same formula you might have studied in lower classes, and it has been derived for a rigid body taking the three-dimensional motion. So continuing second part, we will try to find the expression for kinetic energy of rotation of a rigid body about z-axis. So for the same body that we are dealing with, now we try to calculate the total kinetic energy. So total kinetic energy, it will be equal to sum of the kinetic energies of the individual particles. So it will be half mi vi square. So as vi, it is equal to omega cross ri. So in scalar form, vi, it is equal to omega ri. So if we substitute here, half mi omega ri square. So it can be written as half taken out of the summation sign. It is mi ri square. It is omega square. So as this is the again movement of inertia, so total kinetic energy will come out to be half I omega square, and again this is the same expression you have studied in lower classes. So this completes the present topic, angular momentum and kinetic energy for a rigid body. Especially we have taken the case of a plane lamina about z-axis when it is rotating with angular velocity omega. Thanks a lot.